beginner's mistake, kata time, they forgot the footwork, how make strong stance. They're not thinking the stance, they're just thinking for whatever their technique. So if they're showing the technique, but the stance is strong and not strong enough, so technique is going to weak. So we're going to show you that most people mistake the point. So we're going to try the different angle to show it, so you can, everybody see it more easy for mistake the point. First, Sensei is going to show you showing for narrow stance and the backhand position. Ready? One, position. This narrow stance, reverse punch time, you doesn't use the waist. Move back a little bit. Now, make stance, step a little wider, backhand, and punch harder. Use the more powerful body. If your stance good enough, your power the more come up. This is one point. Second point, count to two. Kihon Sonoichi, count to two. People mistake is back foot, turn time, not enough. Similar mistake, okay? Make sure wider, then put your backhand, reverse punch, use all the power. But a lot of people doesn't enough to turn a little narrow, punch it, still punch, but don't use the full power, your leg, your waist, shoulder turn. So your punch is very weaker. But if you step position, punch is a dramatic difference. A lot of people just follow the technique, but don't forget is a fundamental step. Technique, but before technique, you make a good balance, strong stance, then technique come up effective. If you don't have a good stance, good balance, that technique, it doesn't work. Kihon Sonoichi used the two stance. But sometimes a videotape, a visual point, it look like a Zengsta is too narrow, Kumite no Tachi looks like a too narrow. But this is the camera angle, but whenever you training time, you need to do fundamental Zengsta chi. Make sure Zengsta chi shoulder wide, powerful stance position. Also, Kumite no Tachi. Weight 50-50, put your knuckle. Sometimes video the camera angle, the knuckle a little high, but it's chin high. All chin high, you knuckle the front, little front solar plexus, but one knuckle front, this form. So I don't want you to make sure misunderstand it. For sometimes videotape different ways, should be this stance narrow. It's not true. This stance is just fundamental stance. All right? Make sure. Kihon Sonoichi, this kata is purpose is sit up. Whenever you have a right hand strong hand, use the left hand first and sit up for right hand. Good kick technique, try to use the hand and the kick. Or good hand technique, you try to kick and connect the hand. That is for Kihon Sonoichi. We're doing it for fast Kihon Sonoichi, simple way, front snap kick and reverse punch and the backhand. But you can arrange the training after this kata master that. You can arrange the different ways, right? So we're going to show you a little simple way to use how you use the practice partner. Okay, fighting stance for backhand, reverse punch. First movement, one, backhand, make opening. If you hold it like that, it's a hard attack. Make open up body position and powerful reverse punch. All right? So they can little arrange it, try the little arrange the moves a little bit. Hey, go. Not so much move, like a 1, 2. All right? 基本その1 and 基本その2 same point, but the 基本その2 is we have a roundhouse kick, we have a back kick, so a little bit different way to use, more a little difficult. So that's why first you need to learn the 基本その1, then after the master, then go in the 基本その2. But the 基本その1, 基本その2 is the offense kata, offense, attack the fight. Okay? First he's going to show you the kick. But this time he's going to use the front snap sometime, he's going to use sometime a roundhouse kick, sometimes he's going to use the back kick and the roundhouse kick, whatever. Hey, go. Move back a little bit. Just slow, little slow. Hey, go. Hey, thank you. Make sure whatever you're training time in the sensei show and the senpai takeman, of course they understand. We're trying to show to you. Make sure you kick to punch or punch to kick. Connected time is important is stance. Make a good balance, set up a good position. Without the stance, without the good balance, all technique, hit a million times, still he laugh at you. Make sure stance, timing, balance. So fundamentals is very important. Kata is for connect, how connected for kihon, how connected best each technique smooth. That is kata is the purpose. Thank you. Kihon sono ni is the front snap, roundhouse kick, back kick. You can train in two different ways, but the first one to show you roundhouse kick, I want your fundamental, basic roundhouse kick, don't follow. Make sure you put it, then put a step forward, then try to connect the back kick. First one you show you sensei. Do slowly. One, front snap, roundhouse kick, put, position, back kick, backhand, reverse punch. This is number one. You need to start the training this position. Right. It's number two. You roundhouse kick, you follow through. Don't pull back, follow through. Reason is pull back. It needs a very important is balance. You follow through. A lot of time you don't have a balance. It's just faking your balance. So it's sometimes it's a bad habit come up. So we don't want to make you a bad habit. You get it? So first, this is the second part. After that you training, understand roundhouse kick, pull back. Then after that, sometimes you do kick like that. You pull back. Too long like this. Hey, one, follow through, two, then back kick. 1, 2, 3. Hey, thank you. Remember that. First you pull, training, and you're doing the follow through sometime. The instructor is very careful at this point in teaching your student. Sono-san is a counter technique. Use block and attack, for block for attack. But a lot of people practice your block technique and they just use the hand and they forgot how to use the total body movement. So whenever you after this kata with a partner in training, counter technique training time, try not to don't use the hand, you try the body movement first. How your body you can move. Then you after that with the hand, with the technique. We're going to show you first, don't use the hand. called Tai Sabaki, okay? Hey, other stance position. You can fighting position. You can put on the fighting position. But use the fighting position time, you automatically use the hand. Use the hand. So sometimes couldn't help it. Try not. So sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes you put and drop hand and body movement. There you go. 1. Head back. Head 2. Sideway. Back. 3. Back. Go. This, whenever training with a partner, it's very important as a partner in the hand. Don't hit full back. Try to make him understand the timing. First, give the partner little chance to move comfortably. Then you try the different way to develop your timing. All right? There you go. 1, 2, 3. You can move all with different angles, but I'm going to show you straight back, or this side, left side, or right side. This is all up to you. Basically, straight, right or left. You know, we showing the video is a slow, but you can increase the speed whenever you're training time. First you do slow technique, understand the partner, then you can speed up and try the different timing, different angles. But we showing for slow movement, all right? There you go. Hey, 1, reverse punch. That's a gedan barai. Make sure move the angle of body position. Hey, why don't you show the sotoke? Hey, same way. Sotoke, sumiyashi, reverse punch, and knee kick. All right, now straight back the same way. 1, then reverse kick. Same way. One more time. Same way. Same time. All right, now this same time just block the gedan barai, then the roundhouse kick. Same way. All right, now front hand and block sotoke at the back kick. There you go. 1, punch, back kick. So whenever you practice Tai Sabaki without your hand, first you learn the body movement, then with your hand, then you can use control total body movement and the block for attack. But just use the hand technique you're blocking. Then you block for block. Sometimes you know, same time you couldn't return the attack back. So make sure practice Tai Sabaki. Then with your hand technique, with your block technique come up, then increase for speed up and power up. Try different times. All right? We do fast. This kata is a side movement. So kick the side kick and side backhand, and also kibabaji junzuki, and also for tetsi. So whenever you're training time, already learn kion sono ichi, kion sono ni, or kion sono sa with this side kick, or tateken, or tetsi. You try to connect it in your training. We're going to show just a simple example, backhand and side kick. Slowly, you do slow. Right? 1, backhand, step position, side kick. This side kick sometimes going to low, sometimes going to face, sometimes going to middle section. All right? You can arrange it. Okay? It's not necessary with the start the backhand. Sometimes you're going to roundhouse kick. Roundhouse kick, the partner block, same position. And going to side kick, same way. Move back. Okay, same way to tetsi, same way to tetsi. Side kick and tetsi and the tateken. reason is the side kick and the tetsi. Your body moves sideways. So it's hard for usually the second thing. It's hard. Sideways move or backhand or tetsi. More fit natural your body. So side kick, tetsi is a very connected natural way. That's one of the points is you need to learn the different angles kata. How connected the fundamental basic technique connected. Alright. First side kick, tetsi and tateken. I go 1, side kick, tetsi, tateken. It's smooth combination come out. That's why we need to learn the kata. Alright? So you can arrange it how smooth sideways the technique. This kata starts with the shito uke. What is uke? It's a traditional way, it's just a block, just for defense. But our style is uke means not just a block. Also, second or front snap or lander skip or other technique, it's not just offense. Each technique you can use for offense way or defense way. It's even gedambare. It's not for defense. Sometimes you can this movement for attack. This sotoge, you can move the attack, make them lose balance, then connect with other technique. Same with shito uke, traditional way uke, but this uke, sometimes you fighting time, you make shito uke, this movement, make the attack the point. Just example, simple example like that. Fighting style, right in front fighting style. It's a tight body balance. It's a hard good for command. You're gonna use sometimes use this hand move it. You a lot of work you can move this one. Use the shitoge, push your shitoge, then make a lose balance, connect to the other thing. That's one of the way. Also one of the way shitoge is command. Steady fighting stance. Steady fighting. This is called seigan. In one finger, top of the chin height, cover all over the field, all over the focus, cover up. This is kamai, okay? Also your block, this is the block way. Long as you come up, wait, shitoge. You can use the shitoge. So other name, shitoge, then the shitoge is a 3 meter. Some way, one of the way is offense, one of the way just steady before start, or you wait and you're gonna go attack, or you're gonna defend, you're gonna wait in timing, or you're gonna be really block, shitoge. Also, we have a kokusachi, kyonsonogo. This kata used the kokusachi. This kokusachi is how you use national way to use the front foot. How you use the front foot. Most fighting time is nature. If everybody puts in the front foot way, so you can use the reverse kick, reverse punch. It's very powerful there. But a fighting time, if this movement is easy to just find, easy to he leads, so he can expect this coming to for my right foot, right hand punch. But if I can use the front foot, then it's going to be more effective to reverse punch, reverse kick. So, if I put in a button foot like that, then he knew it comes the front foot. This is for focus design. Whenever he come up together, then with his body movement, we're going to do. Okay, watch me now. He's come out, foot, pan. His movement, again, I go. bam, bam. With movement. He comes, put your body to it, then go. Working, but again, go. Move. Hey, again, one more time. Hey, bam, bam. He can move this way. He can move right different way from the foot. This is design. After kick, then slide in, reverse punch, while the technique going. That is the Kokusa design. So other means, some kata Kokusa is step back. Go, down. That is a joke. Okay, 前草地人受刑 to 後草地人受刑. Most people, it's a balanced shift. It's not enough to fall back the way. So you still left, next movement, sit up for front foot. It's not enough to balance. So you're going to lose balance. We're going to show it for correct way. Hey, yo, hey. 1, 受刑. Hey, 2, 後草地. Good position. Make sure back the way. Then he can kick a smooth kick. Hey. Smooth kick. But this position, if you kick too high, also it will take. Kick too high, you put your body behind, body back. The next action slow. Make sure to kick middle section, connected elephant. Front foot is not the strong, not the powerful. I go 1. Then connected bang. This is the important point of this kata. Okay. Also. Make sure get a good balance position in your foot. Then you can use all five. You hit, and the middle part, make it down, grab over here, and stop it. This is the movement, but I want you to understand that your training time. Training time, 1. Training time, 2, 3. Make sure your footwork, good position. Good position. This is the key point. Always stop. Morotezuki. This is for, it's a very few to people used to for free fighting time. But I use the 2 hands. This is called the hand technique. How to use the both hands. A lot of beginner time fighting time. A lot of beginner time you open it. One hand open it. Here come up. Make sure always hand. This hand technique together. This is to go together. This is the technique. You can use the hand. This is you can use. If you come up with 2 hands together, that's a harder block. Inside, use the shito and the kote. This is very important for in-fight fighting time. Because most people believe that. Straight shot, clean shot, take clean shot. But they don't give you a clean shot. They're going to move. If I easy punch, they're going to go up easier. So how expect this punch? Next, if he make him lose the balance, then you have more chance. So last part is go. Fine. This one. Bam. This position. Store. Use the store and the kote. Make push to make lose the balance. Bam. This technique, then connect to the next technique. This is very important. You just lay off 45. Same way, you can use the hand. You can use the kote. You can use more. Shoulder. Use the kote, shoulder. This is very important you learn for in-fight technique. Sometimes you're lucky, the straight shot you hit, but it's very hard. If direct turn, if you get loose, if you make a lose the balance, more your hand technique easier or more kick technique easy come up. So kote,
hotel store. This is using the last for free fight. But Johnson will have inside grabbing technique there. They hit one after the grab. This is very important point. Sometimes you grab the head. As most people here is very strong. Used to grab the side. Last part you one, so one. Then catch the head position. You pull. And sometimes if people are strong, then don't give it to you. So you're going to use in your body. You're going to use your body sideways or sideways. This is the technique. So this technique sometimes you can use go. Grab your neck. Grab your neck, go. Grab your neck. Pull. Grab your neck. So this is the symbolize the Johnson of the hold it, turn it. Use the bottom muscle. Squeeze the elbow. Squeeze. Don't open it here. Squeeze. Squeeze. Use the body movement. Turn right to left. Then you come up. Opposite meeting position. So whenever you train with this partner, you be very careful in pulling time. Okay? Pull. Consolana. Yo! Hey! Come! Johnson now. Straight technique to side for fast movement. That is again. Step side, please. Start again. Free fighting time. Free fighting time. A lot of people say, want to go sideways. Go to the side. Side. This is the key point. This is the key point. If you say you're easy to go on a sideways, but they don't give you sideways. So, how they go on sideways? Next them believe I go into straight. I want to straight, but I'm not going. So what kind of thing is going? Bam! Move side, then go. Bam! Move side, then go. Make sure for powerful technique. That's why Johnson fast reverse punch powerful. Then step side, something niche like this. So try the next angle time. Really fight is, they don't give you easy to start. Make sure practice straight. Make sure deliver straight. Then you're going to turn. This is the important point. You say that I'm going down, they're not going to be, you're going to be hot. It's going to be hot. So we're going to show a couple of for straight in the side movement. Also kick, take a different kick technique. Hey, 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 you knock it off, you're not going to, hey, one, peace, hey, go, peace, hey, your blind, move up, go, peace, hey, this is, okay, so Thomas, it's some technique you not designed to diet the kid. This technique makes for opponent to change it to come out of the position. So you can use the ball, attack the hand, also attack the foot, attack the shield, the middle section. Same way here, attack the position. You can arrange it for. But also this technique is very good for e-fight. In hand position, they come out, they do that. So not as people invite Shirai Rama. So Tomas, you can use the inside, easy to come. It doesn't change the upper body so much. It's a good, effective technique for inside and outside. But the weak point is, it's a hard to pull the bar. Because the upper body and the leg, spread out. Hard to hit the timing. That's a big fine. But if you train it right way, you can get it. Uchimash, this kata has uchimash. Uchimash is the same way that they use sometimes a opponent for strong hand. It's a way to change that to their opponent's body posture, arm position. But also you can attack the face area, chest area, your that area. Okay, now, what you mean now? First, when you can move the position. First, move your position. Also, first, up to the head area. It's a very dangerous technique. Also, if you pull back, you attack the leg, attack the chest area. You're going up area. Okay. But also, this kata has uchimashi and the mairi. Body movement, what you mean now? Body movement, same way, almost same way you use upper body. Upper body, same way. Right. Now, upper body, same way, then you kick across now. That's why I connected the design. See, remember that. So don't get the side of it. It's a natural. So uchimashi and mairi is natural. This is the kata of the point. That's why kata is a symbol. You can arrange it. You can arrange the uchimashi up to the low. Basically, around the stick. You can arrange it. This is the important part for you learn the kata. Onsorachi!
Onsorachi!
Yo! Hey! Up! Make wider swing. Furyuchi, short. Maruchi, make wider. So after that, you can use more relaxed. And almost your body going to fall, but now. So your toes, your knees, your waist. Very practice the knees important, this one. The free fighting time, it's important. This is from outside to come up. So wide is possible. This body movement, you can move the same way, there's a little angle. This one, angle, block. Till you come up your hand outside. So move, if your body moves, you still get block. Still comes to inside. This is the margin, is the biggest point. But also the weak point is actually the bigger. So need to connect it to the next technique. Make sure, go. Block, strategy, and knee kick. Same way. Go. Block, balance, strategy, knee kick. This is important. Think if he blocks, what's the next time? Same timing, attack. This is an important point Maharshi used. Also, Maharshi, this kind of Maharshi connected to technique. This Maharshi technique is connected to Opasa. You're going to attack the face area. Also, your opponent. You push your hand, go, then hit the groin and the reverse punch. So you can use the Maharshi offensive way or make opponent make a lose balance or different opponent for body for the different way to control. 見ての方、見ての方、行け、おい。見ての方、見ての方、行け、おい。
Real karate training is hard work. Listen to me and do exactly what I say or go back to Japan. You must be serious about training. You must challenge yourself. If you sweat and work hard every day, good results will come back to you. Let's begin. This is the USA Oyama Karate Perfect Karate video. Although we cannot include all the basic techniques of Oyama Karate in this video, we will cover the most important training points. If studied closely, this video will improve your karate skills. We will begin with various types of training postures. Left foot front fighting stance for a right-handed fighter. Right foot front for a left-handed fighter. It is important that your fighting posture is appropriate for your body and type, allowing you to move in a natural and graceful way. You need to think about your hand and shoulder positioning, also the distance between your feet, so you can easily kick, punch, block, and move in a natural way. Your posture shows your character and personality. The best position is to put your strongest hand and foot back, similar to a pitcher in baseball or a tennis player.
右利きの人に多い。構えた手を握ると動きに攻撃性が出る。
Closed fist. If you make your fist tight, you will have an aggressive feeling, and this is an attack position.
手を開いて構えると
Open hand position is for blocking and counter techniques, which allow you to create different angles for fighting. If you put most of your body weight on the front foot as you fight, your momentum will force your opponent off balance.
ウェイトを前足にいくらかかけると先々に動く積極性の強い構えとなる。ウェイトを
When most of your body weight is on your back foot, you are in a defensive posture. This way you can more easily counterattack when your opponent initiates punch or kick techniques. Fighting body position for kicking techniques. Your feet should be less than shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. Relax your knees, ankles, and toes.
足首と膝の負担を取るように構える。
The most important point of footwork is which type of step works with which type of technique. When you block, punch, kick, or counter, you need to know what footwork to use. Footwork creates a foundation for kicking and punching. Kuriashi is a forward or backward sliding motion. When you move forward or back, keep the same foot front and do not change your body posture. Kuriashi can be a cautious, forward movement which brings you closer to your opponent without opening your middle section, or a way of safely moving backwards. Fumiashi is a slide step motion which reverses your foot position as you move forward or back. Fumiashi requires a fast dynamic action. If you move slowly, you will leave yourself open to attack. Kosa, or switch step, is a swift dynamic movement which reverses your foot position without changing the distance from your opponent. The purpose of this movement is to confuse your opponent by changing from right to left or left to right foot front. By doing footwork drills with a partner, you can develop an understanding of the movement and timing of combination, not just individual stances and fighting techniques. With this type of training, you put all of the elements of fighting, such as technique, angle, distance, and timing together to fit your body type. You must practice the three basic footwork techniques: slide, step, and switch at different angles and going backward and forward. Strikes. Seiken is punch. It is the essence of life, the essence of karate. Seiken can be a knockout punch, or it can be used defensively to stop an opponent's advance. Beginners usually make these kinds of mistakes. Watch carefully. Mistakes are demonstrated first, followed by correct techniques. Mistake number one, stiff shoulders. Don't put your power in your shoulders. Stay relaxed. Body leaning too much with your movement. Stay relaxed, but control your upper body movement. Open or loose fist. You must make a tight fist. Squeeze your pinky finger, squeeze your thumb. Elbow waving to the outside. Your elbow must slide next to your body, behind your fist. Hikate. When punching or blocking, hikate is the pulling back motion of your reverse hand. This movement should be equally as strong and quick as your block or punch. Keep in mind that the power and speed for your punch comes from your legs. If your ankle, knee, waist, and shoulder are combined with a strong hikate, all the power from your legs will come through your punch or block. This is the way to develop strong and dynamic technique. These are some different training combinations you can practice on your own. These are all natural movement combinations. One-two punch combination. Kick, then punch. Punch as counterattack before your opponent can finish his technique. Block, then punch. Mawashiuchi is a roundhouse punch. If you want to use this or any other technique more effectively, try faking another technique first, then attack. Roundhouse punch can be used to break your opponent's hand position to set up different techniques. Here are some examples. Kimiwaza, one-punch knockout. Dewaza, fake roundhouse punch to set up another technique. Kugushiwaza, break your opponent's hand position. Nabewaza, step and take down your opponent. Hirugeko, basic step and punch, step and block training. Horseback stance, roundhouse punch combination. Fighting stance Mawashiuchi with combination. Mawashiuchi combinations with Kiriwaza kick techniques. Block, then roundhouse punch, followed by hook and takedown.
受けから回し打ちでかけて投げる。
After you train by yourself, then train with a partner. Work on setting up a roundhouse punch with different techniques. Try setting up with straight punch or even an outside to in block. Also try changing your stance, switch, step, skip. Since Mawashiuchi is an outside technique, make an opening by starting with an inside technique, or fake outside and follow with an inside technique. Your fake has to be good, so your opponent commits himself to a block and gives you an opening. Practice these techniques with different footwork. Fake straight punch with a step in and roundhouse punch, or switch with outside to in block and roundhouse punch. Or try straight, then slide in with roundhouse punch. Or try straight punch, then slide in with roundhouse punch. Then try inside low kick to throw your opponent off balance and finish with roundhouse punch. Now train with the partner. Start out slow and careful. Practice different punches and combinations with various types of footwork, creating new angles of movement and different timing. Once you become comfortable, pick up the pace of your training and add power. furyuchi, or hook punch.
外から小さく回
Hook
して打つ
punch looks like mawashiuchi, but is a smaller movement with a closer, sharper angle to the body.
手技よりも決め
Hook
技の
punch
よう
is thrown at a 90-degree angle to your body. You must twist your waist and bend the knee to be effective. Hook punch is used mostly as a finishing punch, or kimiwaza, not as a fake. Practice the following combinations in fighting stance. Double hook punch, middle low high combination. Outside to in, followed by low middle high, or low high middle combination. Block, hook punch, knee kick combination. And a low roundhouse kick, elbow strike, hook punch combination. Here are some demonstrations using furyuchi as a finishing technique. Straight punch sets up triple hook punch combination. Block roundhouse kick and push opponent off balance. Then hook punch to the kidney and head. Stop opponent with front kick, then straight punch, hook punch combination.
下突き
Now we will study uppercut and hammer punches. Shitazuki, uppercut punch from down to up. Tetsui, hammer punch from up to down.
上から打ち下ろす回転して横から叩きつける
Hammer punch and uppercut punches are only effective when your opponent's body is bent slightly forward because the punches move in a vertical direction, down to up or up to down. If he's standing straight, you can't hit him at a good angle. If he's bent forward, though, you can hit him with these techniques.
何もないだろ、当たる場所はないな。下突きの場合、相手はこうなってる。わかる？これでちょうどいいわけ、これで。さっき前に俺説明したよ。経験もこんな
Just like with straight punch, you can't hit your opponent squarely if he's at a 45-degree angle.
大事だよ。わかる？だから説明
Punch with an uppercut, pull your opponent's body forward, then use uppercut. Same with hammer punch.
ただこれ一番いいやな。説明もなし、相手は掴んでこう来たら、これ一番簡単なことだよ。簡単に言
Here
え
are
ば。
some ways to use uppercut and hammer punch. If your opponent spins you off balance, you can use a side hammer punch. Or you can grab his front hand and pull his body forward.
かけて下から持っていくと、下突きと。ね。補助的な技だけどね、勉強するべきだ。
First practice uppercut and Sanchin Dachi. Then drill in horseback stance with step forward and back. And also in fighting stance combinations with blocks. Finally, fighting stance combination drills with kicks. Follow the same sequence with hammer punch. First, Sanchin Dachi front hammer punch, then side to side. Then in Senkutsudachi, practice side and vertical hammer punch with step forward and back. Also side to side in horseback stance. Then do fighting stance drills, first with punch combinations, then with blocks and kicks. Practice uppercut and hammer punch with a partner. Note that uppercut and hammer punches are both used at close distances and almost always as knockout punches, not as fakes to set up other techniques. When you train with a partner, start slow, graceful, and with control. Hijiuchi. Hijiuchi is an elbow strike. With the small motion, pull your wrist in and push your shoulder and elbow out. You can practice Hijiuchi in horseback stance using both Hijiage, down to up elbow strike, and Hijiate, side elbow strike. Be careful to use your upper body without losing your balance. Next, in fighting stance, use front punch and elbow strike. Combinations. When training with a partner, practice by using a punch to set up an elbow strike, and also a kick to set up an elbow strike. Hijiuchi, elbow strike, can be used after you break opponent's hand position. Here, a block and knee kick are used to set up elbow strikes. Also, blocking a roundhouse kick can set up an elbow strike. Each technique we have gone over has a specific angle. If you punch straight, your opponent's body should be perpendicular. If your opponent is standing at a 45-degree angle, it is hard to connect with a straight punch. You can fake to make your opponent alter his body position and give you the correct angle for the technique you want to use. So to make an opening for an uppercut, you can fake to get his guard up. And to set up a roundhouse punch, you can fake a straight punch first. Set up a hammer punch to the head. You can use a front foot low kick to make him lose his balance. One technique sets up a combination. Also, a combination can set up one technique. This is also true with blocks. Blocks set up attacks. You have to move. When you practice with a partner, don't stay in one position. In the beginning, each technique is difficult. With practice, you will become more skillful, and they will come to you more easily.
一番悪いのは角度だよ。そんなに力いっぱい叩いたって角度が悪かったら効かないんだから。それからな、お前たちやるときはたまにこう黙って動かないんだな。相手だって生きてるんだ。相手だってお前を叩こうとするんだ。相手だってお前のことを打てようとするんだから。動く。最初はゆっくりでいいから。やりづらい技もね、何回もやるとね、やりづらい
Same with combinations. Once you get good at 3 technique combinations, you'll be able to build on them and make one continuous 4, 5, or 6 technique combination. Your personal techniques will come up naturally, without thinking, as a result of continuous hard training. You have to learn how each of your opponent's techniques changes your fighting stance. Your stance determines which combinations you can use in counterattack. This knowledge will help you develop a fluid and relaxed fighting stance that will enable you to make effective counterattacks.
その上で柔らかな立ちからそれぞれの技の変化に応じたコンビネーションに入る稽古を行ってほしい。
忘れない角度な、角度。いくら叩いて角度あるか聞かないんだから。そう。まっすぐ入るように見せかける。横から真ん中と。中から外から中。
You have to learn how to counterattack after you block, and how to control your opponent after you block. Blocks are not only defense, blocks are also attacks.
受けが相手を倒すスタートである。膝受け。
It's fighting position. How make change his hand or weight, shoulder position, weight position. That's the important part. So I want to punch his face, and I want to move this one. I want to move it. So we'll get to go back my point, right? Yes. You understand? Yes. Because he changed the fighting style.
When your opponent makes a block, his stance changes. When you initiate attack, don't start out with a big technique like roundhouse kick or back spin kick. You should begin with a smaller technique so you don't give an opening.
安全な技から相手を見ていかないといけないんだよ。だから腰から下を受けるには手で受けると必ず手が下がるからね。腰が入ってたとしても力強い蹴りだとか力強い突きがね、受けたとしてもそのまま崩されちゃう。そうでしょ。だから腰から下はほとんど手をつかないで。
Never block a below the waist technique with your hand because it will put you off balance and leave your head open. When someone attacks you below your belt, block with your legs, not your hands. Block with your hands and you're finished.
人生終わりだよ。You know what I mean? If too much worry about your foot, then block it like that. It's dead. Because too much space like that. You know what I mean? Kick it, little bit pain. That's much safer. Then you can attack them and I win.
If your basic style is defensive and conservative, or if you're using a more aggressive style, either way, you want to make your opponent change his stance and lose balance. Once you let your opponent break your stance, you're finished.
相手を誘ってやる組み手でも、中に入る組み手でも、先に捨て技使っていく組み手でも、相手の構えを先って崩していかないとダメだよ。だから自分の構えはどんどん崩してたんだよ。そしたら終わりだよ。わかるな？はい、よし。
内から外へ。
Uchiuke, or middle inside to out block. Squeeze the elbow of your blocking hand to your body, then block.
受ける腕の脇を
The muscles in the blocking edge of your arm should feel solid when you block.
受ける腕と同じ側の肩と肘をしっかり決める。
When your opponent is using a closed fighting stance, you can break his body position with an inside-to-out block if you fake to the outside first to make an opening and then go inside. Once you have an opening, drop your weight a little and make your body more compact. When you move in on your opponent, don't hesitate. Move in before he has a chance to defend himself. Keep moving forward. Make contact and keep your opponent off balance. Set your feet. If you're off balance in your fighting stance, you can't win.
Hey, go! Right. Don't make easy. Don't make partner easy. Okay? Now, take the line. Okay? Taking your line. Use both hands. Go!
We just did an attack on the inside. Now we'll do the opposite.
Is that all right? Let's go. Let's go! Hold on.
Defending against an outside attack with an outside-to-in block is very difficult. You can do it, but it's very hard for most people. It feels very unnatural. So if the attack comes from the outside, block in the reverse direction, inside to out. Inside to out, inside to out. Your block will work best if it is at a 90-degree angle to the attack. When you make a block, don't put your weight on your back foot. Don't lean back. If you do, your opponent can use all sorts of attacks. Back fist, front kick, whatever. So when you block, try to keep your weight forward. Your body position reflects the way you feel, so keep an aggressive stance. Block, then punch after. That's the most simple technique. Also hook, then push. Then after you can do whatever you want. Against roundhouse kick, you can stop him with a front foot front kick if you're quick and your balance is good. Always put your weight forward. Don't wait and block all of your opponent's techniques. Block the first one and counterattack right away. If you wait for the second and third technique, you'll be too late. Interrupt this combination. Remember, your opponent isn't stupid. When you punch, he punches. When you sweat, he sweats. Roundhouse kick comes, block and punch right away. Let's go. We will cover the most important training points. If you study closely, this video will improve your karate skills.
何度も繰り返し稽古に役立ててほしい。
After Gadambarai, after Soto Uke, how are you going to attack? How are you going to control your opponent?
受けは受けのためで
Block
はな
is
く、
not just a block.
受けが
Blocks are
相手
also
を
a way
通
to
すス
start
タ
an
ートで
attack.
ある。外受け。
Front snap kick. If you This is almost offense. Right? If you block like that, that's a block. Position 50-50 like that. Right? If you block like that, just watch about his back kick, spin hand like that. You know it. You know this position, you attack fast. I want to attack to this side. A lot of people step go like that. Really fight, not going to work like that.
In real fighting, you can't just step into position and get in a finishing shot. It's a lie. Just in movies, not in real fighting. So, if you want to move in on your opponent, you have to really go in. You have to clash. Soto-uke is best for moving in on your opponent. Bat and clash. Then you can take him down or do whatever you want. Soto-uke and 3 basic footwork techniques. Soto-uke is most effective against attacks that come straight in toward your body. Uchi-uke is best against attacks that come in from the outside. Block is not only for defense.
外から来る技に対する内受け、どの受けも体勢を崩さず。
Block. You put in the back to it. 2 legs moving. You understand? Block position that. Offense position. Offense position. Right? Okay, now outside attack. March right hand. Uchi-uke. Okay? Hey, outside. Hard block to get on, don't you? Huh? One more time. This is hard block. Too much body movement. Too much body movement, right? Whenever you move the body too much, you couldn't block it. And even you block it, for block.
When you block, you have to think, how will you attack?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, right?
When you block different attacks, up, down, outside, inside, you have to think how you will attack. You have to learn how to read your opponent, to react to his attack as he initiates it. Lateral movement after Soto-uke. You have to make it difficult for your opponent to read your movement. You have to disguise your movements. Shudan Soto-uke. When you move in with an inside block in a real fight, you have to drop your weight and really move in and make contact. Take advantage of your opponent by breaking his form. Use your right hand Soto-uke to throw him off balance. When you block, your eyes should stay intense. Don't just block. Show your fighting spirit. You have to think of what you will do after you put your opponent off balance. Outside and push.
This time step outside.
Gedambarai. Downward blocks are for defense against straight attacks to the body.
顔面持ってきた。
柔らかく、鋭く。
Relax your body. Make it flexible and block with a sharp, quick movement. You should feel like you are blocking with your whole body.
Get to use all body. Not just hand. Use all body block. Block for attack. Okay? So, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Blocks are for attacking. Blocking is a part of fighting.
体全体を使う。
今までやったのは
We practice Soto Uke and Gadambarai. Both blocks feel most natural against a straight-to-the-body attack. If you try to use an Uchi Uke, it won't feel natural. It won't be quick enough. Soto Uke and Gadambarai are much better against a straight attack because it's easier to keep your balance and move freely.
こっちでこうねこうまずケツ例えばこういうことだなついてこうこうねそれからこうはい下段払いつくそれから前足でケツ来てみこう回り込む
When you block, you have to maintain a neutral and balanced body position. Blocking is a part of fighting, and fighting is aggressive.
これまっすぐ叩きゃそれいいんだこれ一発で決まるんだからわかるこれだねまっすぐについてくるのは内側から持っても遅いんだこれわかるねだからこう来たらこういう場合ねこういったらこういくらでもできるだろうだから外から中へ上から下へこれがね体に対して自然なんだよ
Blocks are for attacking, not only for blocking. You have to make blocking part of your attack.
これに対して何の技が一番安定して自然な体勢に持っていくかと受けのための受けじゃしょうがないんだ受けっていうことは受けたら攻撃しなきゃならないね受け同時に攻撃だろだから今度は下段払いと外受けをコンビネーションしてやってみ
You step, switch, and slide as you block. 'Front high kick. When you train with front high kick, you learn how the upper body moves as you kick, as well as developing speed and power. Train by moving left and right as you do high kicks. Also build up to doing more than one kick per breath. Do 3 or 4 kicks for each breath you take.
蹴りの数を増やして稽古する。
Front snap kicks look simple, but you must practice different variations on fighting stances, postures, and footwork with front snap kick until you're comfortable with them.
Take
your opponent and break his timing. You can change the angle of your knee and the speed of your front kick. Train by doing several front foot front kicks with only one breath.
前蹴りまっすぐ蹴る、奥足で蹴る場合、前足で蹴る場合、ステップ
There are many ways of using a front snap kick. Back foot, front movement, fake to the face, and so on.
受けたら蹴る場合。いろいろ変化。だから最初はね、前蹴りでこうできるな。
Use your snap kick to fake your opponent out and break his timing.
コントロールしながら蹴った。
Bring your knee up and fake.
前蹴りのね、前蹴りのポイントは、最後者が説明したように、下突きと同じでね。
It's very hard to hit your opponent in the face with a front snap kick. Your target area should be the middle area of the body.
膝がこう来るから顔に対する前蹴りって非常に難しいわけよ。ただこれに当てる腰ね、これの前蹴りは非常にいいわけ。ここから上になるとね、相手がちょっと首が動くだけで逃げられた。そこのところその前蹴りっていう性質を
You have to learn the essence of the front snap kick through practice. Now block and follow right away with the front snap kick. Now use a combination to open your opponent's midsection, then attack with a front snap kick, or do the opposite. Kick, then attack from the outside with a punch. Roundhouse kick. First raise your knee alongside your body, then kick with a large motion. The position of your raised knee determines the angle and speed of your roundhouse kick. If you raise your knee more to the front, your kick will be quicker. If you raise it to the side, your kick will have more power. Practice both. Generally, front snap kicks are faster because your knee is raised in front of your body, but in certain situations, a roundhouse kick can be faster. You have to think when you use a roundhouse kick, because it takes a little longer, and during that time you leave certain parts of your body vulnerable to attack. You have to learn how to protect those vulnerable areas when you throw a roundhouse kick. That's a main point to think of when you do a roundhouse kick. You can use a front foot front snap kick to stop your opponent when he's punching or when he's using a roundhouse kick. It really doesn't work to use it on the inside of someone's leg. It's always better to go in toward the stomach. It's more reliable that way.
これは嘘。ここで足が届くんだったらね。ここだよ。一番の真ん中。わかる？間違いなく。戦いだから確実なポイントになるんだ。ちょっと分けにそれだけどね。回し蹴りはだから。
Roundhouse kicks take more time to do, and good timing is what will protect your opening. There are all sorts of roundhouse kicks, lower, middle, with the ball of your foot or instep, and high. You can kick several times. Do low, then high, high, then low, block, then kick, fake, then kick, or move, then kick. These are all ways of setting up before the big motion of a roundhouse kick.
3回も4回も。分かった？だから下段から上段、下段から上段、上段から下段、上段から中段と。分かった？それも同じように引いて蹴って受けて蹴ってステップで蹴って。一つの受けとしてね、こうやってね、ふっ受けてこっから蹴ってこっから蹴るんでね。両方入れるわけよ。これもこの誘ってこっちから蹴って こっちから終わった。これも一つのね、相手のタイミングをね、自分の大きなモーションをカバーするための動きね。こう回ってこっちから向けてやるのもね。じゃあ最初タイミングの取り方で結構ね。こんな感じでやる。はい、よし、よいしょ、いきていいよ。よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、よいしょ、
The difference between front kick and roundhouse kick is a different knee position. That's what determines the speed and angle of the technique.
膝の位置が違うけどな。大体ね、稽古長年してるやつはね、膝がね、パッと上がるとこう上がるわけこう。
An experienced fighter can read the direction of your kick just by the knee position. So when you fake, you have to use your shoulders. You can't be so obvious.
ゆっくり上げて前蹴りにして。
Pick your knee up outside, then front kick instead, or raise it front, then roundhouse.
今度は回し蹴りから前蹴り。前蹴りから回し蹴り。それね、相手にね、自分の攻撃のパターンの癖をつけさせる。癖をね、知らせるの。例えばね、俺がこっち蹴しからこっち蹴りが左の回し蹴り。
You have to fool your opponent by making him think you're in the habit of using a certain technique or combination, then change to surprise him.
前蹴り、前蹴り、回し蹴り。
For example, do front kick, front kick, front kick, then roundhouse kick. You must practice until you can comfortably train with back foot and front foot, moving back and forth, and also kicking with the knee at different angles.
Hizageri. 基本では
Hizagiri, knee kick. Practice by trying to touch your knee to your chest. Practice side, back, and front. Also practice different angles.
前後左右どのアングルからでも蹴れる稽古をする。前足、奥足のどちらでも自由に蹴れるまで稽古をする。相手を置いて間合いとタイミングの稽古。
Practice distance and timing with your partner.
下段回し蹴り。
There are two kinds of low kick, with your instep and with your shin. Your kick comes from up to down. Lift, move in slightly with your pivot foot, and drop your weight as you kick, side to side. When you kick to the inside of the leg, use an upward motion. Let's go. Your kick comes from up to down. Move in slightly with your pivot foot and drop your weight as you kick. You can also kick side to side. When you kick to the inside of the leg, use an upward motion.
上から横から3違うからバンカーついてショートからシャーシバンカーオーケーショート今度はね、下段蹴り
High, then side to side, then down to up. Low kick and knee kick and low kick. Knee kick straight in, then knee kick from outside to in.
まず左襟で崩して外から下段蹴りまた
You can put your opponent off balance, then follow with a low kick or knee kick from the outside.
こっちから入るんでねこっちをこう蹴ろうとするねこれ回し蹴りも同じだけどこっちから
If you step in 45 degrees and try a roundhouse kick, it's easy to block. It's instinctive to block that way. It's a natural reaction. So you should try to attack his blind side.
どうしてもこっちからね
Now we'll train by faking straight and attacking outside, and faking outside and attacking straight in.
こっちから相手の四角相手の外からこういうふうにね攻める人がいるよそういうのは精度だから今度はだからまっすぐ入って外からがまっすぐが交互に相手の角度を今までと同じようにやってはいよいしょ
掛け蹴り。横蹴り。
Part of your kick.
まっすぐ持ってきて今度は後ろ
First, swing your leg straight, then kick with a hook motion.
かけてねこう持ってきて
Use your front shoulder, then your hip. Your hip position is very important. Your hip should point slightly past the point you want to hit. Your hip should lead you to the target. If you want to hit high, lead high with your hip. If you want to hit middle, that's where your hip should point.
ここで何ですかここに持ってくるわけよいしょこうねまたはいよNow, free, okay? Hey, go! Sure. Yeah, okay, pitch What's it you hit? Hey, get tired. Hey, go! Sure.
相手を置いて構えと
With a partner, practice backspin kicks faking with your shoulder and waist movement. This will help test your partner's timing and reflexes.
Back 後ろ蹴り。ウェイトを軸足に素早く移す。
It is important to shift your weight to your pivot foot quickly, so you don't telegraph the technique.
これがこういうふうに入ってきたらもうダメもう絶対うまいやつはパッと逃げるでも家帰っちゃう
Now practice turning and kicking with your pivot foot to surprise your opponent.
軸足が曲がった時にもうウエイトがパッとかかとに乗ってないですよこれが1、2じゃもうダメだ1、2じゃダメだこれ1で持ってこないとダメだ1でね1で持ってきてこれが甘いと蹴りが横行っちゃうからわかったよし
頭と肩の
It
回
is
転で
important to
相手
shift
を
your weight
誘
to
い
your pillographa technique. Roundhouse kick followed by back spin kick.
回し蹴りから後ろ回し蹴り。
Crowd your opponent, then change your angle, then 1-2 kick.
Hey, 組手でね、一番大切なのは
When you're fighting and you miss with a kick, don't stop your momentum. Follow with another kick that uses your momentum. Don't break the flow.
タイミングが遅れるわけよ。一本と、ワン呼吸、一呼吸遅れちゃうよ、そこで。そこで崩されるんだ。だから、タッタッタッ的に。
You have to know how all these techniques combine together in a fighting situation.
斜め、ですから全部の技があるわけよ、基本っていうのは。よし、正規に対する受けは何か。じゃあ、この受けに対する技は何かって、こうやってそれがこう積み重なって基本ができてるんだから。わかるよ。そこまでちゃんとね、だから技の性質をよく考えて、全部それを総合してやるのが手を組むんだよ。組手だよ。わかる？待てや！で今度はね、後ろ蹴りもいくらでもあるよ。
When you're at close range, you can't raise your knee to do a back kick.
まっすぐからこう誘って受けてるもんだ。まっすぐからこう誘って外からかけると。フックしてかけると。ね。まっすぐから。だから制限的から回しと同じだよ。まっすぐから外から下から上から下と。だから注意しなきゃなんだよ。かかとをほとんど使うから。で特にね一番大切なのはね、後ろ蹴りのね、まっすぐの後ろ蹴りでね、膝がね、狭いところで蹴るときはね、膝を上げたら遅いわけ。狭いところで蹴るときは膝を下から上げる、下からね。思いっきり集団を狙うときは下が基
When
本
you
通
have
り
some room, you can do it like in
基本
basics.
通り胸をグッと締めて。
You can do it three
近いところで蹴るときは
ways. Raise your knee, then hit middle, low, and high. And use a back spin kick. First rotate your shoulders, then your hip.
後ろ外から回す蹴りは必ず腰と肩で角度を持って。
体の動きに合った技のコンビネーション。
Use arm guards to practice your pressing kick as a way of breaking your opponent's hand position to create openings and put him off balance.
き技にするか蹴り
Your
技にする
personal fighting style will come to you after continuous practice. You have to build your fighting style on the techniques that best fit your body type and
個
abilities.
性に合った構えを
Your fighting style reflects your personality and your
見た目の
individual
良さでは
spirit.
なく、あくまでも自分の技と力の特徴を出すことが肝心である。自分の体に合った技を磨くことが空手を通じて己を知り、己を高め、己の個性を完成させることだ。